Anti-government forces in Syria have been waging war in a number of fronts as they try to win control of the country. They've got strongholds in central areas. They're pushing deeper into Damascus, the capital, and now they say they've seized several border crossings.
These were the scenes in Aleppo in northern Syria after rebels claimed to have taken control of two small towns and a government border post. These amateur pictures posted on the internet can't be independently verified, but they're said to show a damaged and abandoned military checkpoint at Abu Kamal on the border with Iraq. Iraqi officials said that 22 Syrian border guards were killed at one of the posts. President Bashar al-Assad appeared on Syrian state TV on Thursday, swearing in his new defence minister in a show of strength after the UN Security Council failed to secure sanctions against the regime. The Russians had argued that sanctions might lead to military intervention. It's a move that's met criticism.
The Joint Special Envoy is disappointed, to say the least, that the Security Council could not unite and take the strong and concerted action that he had urged for and hoped for.
Inside a government office, they removed symbols of a despised political dynasty.
Thank God we liberated Bab al-Hawa border crossing from the gangs of al-Assad, public security and customs. Credit goes to the rebels from rural Aleppo and Idlib.
To the east, rebels also attacked Syria's border with Iraq. This amateur video supposedly shows the aftermath of a crossing on the Damascus to Baghdad highway, a vital trade route. The Iraqi army said Syrian fighters seized 4 crossing points, killing 21 Iraqi troops. With the border posts in rebel hands, many took the chance to flee. Separately, it's claimed 200 Syrians, including 13 army defectors, later crossed the border into Turkey. But as the fighting continued, so too did the diplomatic deadlock. Russia and China defending their decision to block a key vote.
People do not die because of vetoes. People die because of bad policies and the policy of whipping up confrontation in Syria and trying to force major change of the political, ethnic and confessional setup in that country. This is the root cause of the crisis there.
But as the pace quickened inside Syria, the diplomatic stalemate at the UN continued. Russia and China vetoing a resolution calling for tougher sanctions and drawing an angry U.S. response.
The Russians and the Chinese decided yet again that they would rather protect Assad to the bitter end, even though the bitter end is coming, and this is manifestly not in their long-term interest.
Assad may have avoided tougher sanctions for now, but he remains staggered by yesterday's attack, which removed key players from his inner circle and gave a huge psychological victory to the rebels, now more intent than ever on removing him from power.
Yet Syrian state television shows a very different picture of Damascus on Thursday. Cars on the streets, flowing traffic, business as usual. But in this video, daily life has stopped for a funeral procession. This is said to be the northern suburb of Rukn ad-Din. The deceased, activists say, was killed in clashes with the Syrian army on Wednesday.
It's not clear how long they'll be able to hold on to that if the Syrian security forces mass their power and try to retake these strategic border crossings. But commanders in the rebels' Free Syrian Army tell us they're trying to score propagandistic victories, symbolic victories, while also trying to stretch Syrian government forces at a time when they're forced to fight on the defensive on many fronts at once.